Hey guys, welcome to College Football Top 6 Rundown.
Rundown? Hey everybody, what's up? We're here at the show where we run down the top 6 conferences in college football. Alright, we'll start off this week with the Atlantic Coast Conference. The 3 major teams that we talk about every week all have bye weeks.
Woo!
Number 9, Clemson. They play at home versus Wake Forest this week. Are they going to win the ACC?
Yes.
Yes. You're confident in that?
No.
What's your confidence interval in that?
Above average.
Alright, number 10, Virginia Tech plays at number 21, Georgia Tech after being off on a bye week. Duh. And number 21, Georgia Tech, they play up against Virginia Tech. If they win this game, though, they sew up the ACC championship. Berth, where they'll lose to Clemson. Big 12 action. Number 6, Oklahoma. They moved up with a victory at home this week, 45-21. Looks like they recovered after getting caught napping against Texas Tech. Everyone is looking forward to them versus Oklahoma State, and they play at Baylor this week. Do you think that's a W?
Yeah, it's a W.
Number 25, Baylor. They're back in the rankings again?
Really?
They're 5-3.
Oh, man.
I don't understand why they're back in the rankings. Number 16, Texas. Crushed Texas Tech, 52-20.
Oh, yeah. I did not predict that. I actually thought Texas Tech was going to win.
So, yeah, I'll allow them to be in the rankings now.
Yeah.
Number 2, Oklahoma State. They won an absolute shootout with Kansas State, 52-45. Do you think that actually is bad that they were so tight in that one with Kansas State? You know, we're talking about the team that's supposed to be the second best in the country.
Yeah, I would think that's a little too close.
So we'll see. They're going to need to play good defense against Oklahoma if they're going to win that game. They're at Texas Tech this week. I think they'll win. Number 14, Kansas State. Yeah, they're at 14 after barely losing to Oklahoma State. They're better than I thought, but still, they're not going to win the Big 12.
Mm-hmm.
The Big East, they still have a ranked team, surprisingly. Cincinnati is now ranked 23rd because West Virginia fell out of the rankings. Do we really have to rank a team in the Big East? I mean, Cincinnati is 7-1 and 3-0, but the only team they played that was in one of the top 6 conferences outside of the Big East was Tennessee, and they got blown out. And as everybody knows, Tennessee is 0-for in SEC play. I'm just going to say that. All right, the Big Ten. Michigan fell all the way to 24 after they lost to Iowa, but they were at Iowa. I think that's a bit excessive to drop them all the way to 24.
Yeah.
I think Iowa's tougher than people give them credit for. And they got a touchdown stolen from them in that game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you watched that, but I saw at the end of the game there, they said, no, that's not a catch, and it was definitely a catch. Number 17, Michigan State. They have the inside track now to win the division. They barely survived Minnesota 31-24, which that's just sad. But I don't see anyone else beating them. They play at Iowa this week, and I guess Iowa could win, but I don't know. After they just beat Michigan, I don't see them beating Michigan State too. And number 19, Nebraska. They lost at home to Northwestern.
Wow.
Can this conference get any more confusing? This conference may not produce a national champion, but they are certainly producing high drama as well. Because Penn State is the highest ranked team in the conference at number 12, and now they have this whole coaching scandal with Paterno, and I don't know, man. It looks. I thought they were going to win the Big Ten, but now with their coach leaving and the scandal, I don't know. And that brings us to our pick 6 of the week. Yeah, I said pick 6 of the week. It's a joke. All right, what do you think the score in Nebraska-Penn State's going to be? It's in Happy Valley, but Penn State's coming off their coach issues.
Probably Penn State by a touchdown, if anything, I would say.
All right, I'm going to go on a limb here and say Penn State wins 10-7.
Yeah, it'll be close, for sure. It'll be close.
But I don't know how confident I feel in them winning the Big Ten now. Number 18, Wisconsin. They actually struggled in the first half against Purdue and then just ended up blowing them out. They play at Minnesota this week. That's another win. But their defense is still shaky, and they're going to need Penn State to, tank to get into the Big Ten title game. So I don't see that happening. Well, I guess I do. I'm just confused with the Big Ten right now. I don't know about you, Arvin. It's just confusing.
It's crazy. I mean, all these conferences, you see teams that, get beaten by, these teams that, you would never, suspect them to, be up there. Anyway, we begin next conference, Pac-12. We saw Stanford, right? They're still overhyped. They're going to get beaten by Oregon. I mean, we all know that. Next is number 7, Oregon. They're still doing pretty well. They beat Washington 24-17. That was a pretty close game there. So,
but it was in Washington.
It was in Washington. Like I said, if they really want to keep up the rep, they're gonna have to do a little bit better. Arizona State is another team. They fell from the rankings and they lost to UCLA. Wow. So actually UCLA is trying to redeem themselves kind of late in the season.
I'm sorry, quarterback 73, your team sucks.
Yeah, so, and we know you're an Arizona State fan. We checked your channel and
Yeah. All right, moving on to the SEC. Number 1, LSU. I said they were going to win. Arvin said Alabama was. I was right because I clearly know college football and Arvin doesn't.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm kidding, bro. But they won at Alabama. That proves they're the best team, I think. And the stat of the week is from that game. Alabama missed 4 field goals.
That's bad. That is horrible.
As the old oxymoron my coach used to say, special teams weren't that special in that game.
We're not.
And they play Western Kentucky at home this week. Yeah. Number 3, Alabama. They only fell 1 after losing. If Oklahoma State loses, do you think they'll be in a rematch in the title game?
They might. It'll be interesting.
Number 20, Auburn. They won at Ole Miss 41-23. They play at Georgia this week. Georgia is now in the SEC East driver's seat, like I said. What? They have to win versus Auburn and versus Kentucky, and they will go to the SEC title game. Do you think that Georgia will win versus Auburn and versus Kentucky?
I think Auburn will be pretty tough, but Kentucky, it'll be a landslide victory. So.
All right, and Arkansas, number 8, blew out South Carolina 44-28 at home last week. Now, this is a really weird thing that happened. They were ranked 7th, and they beat the 9th ranked team, and they dropped to 8th.
Yeah, there's something.
I don't understand the BCS. I think it's stupid that should happen. That should never happen.
Yeah.
And South Carolina only fell to 13th.
Wow.
Why is this team still this high?
I think there's some favoring going on here that we don't know about in the BCS. But
South Carolina is a garbage football team. I would go on the record as saying that. I think they deserve to be ranked like 20th in the country. And they're just not that good. Yeah, and they're going to play Florida next week. And I actually think Florida might upset them in that game.
Yeah.
All right. Quickly, we're moving on to comments.
Comment section.
All right. This one's from Irish American 8790. Hey guys, I like your videos. Just one suggestion, more stats. We gave you a stat. I'm telling you, you have the consistency and you have the preparation. Use prediction scores and more stat recaps, and you'll see big college football followers like me come back and watch y'all every damn week. Good job, guys. And the next 3 are from Aaron Shanem. Haha, why is the dude on the right so awkward? No offense.
Yeah, what is up with that? Like, are you talking you're right, all right?
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
We don't really know, so get back to us on that, please.
And then he liked my comment about give me something real against the quarterback 73 guy. He said, I'm glad you think so highly of Oregon, though. You guys make a ton of sense. Well, Oregon's a great football team. Yeah. Heisman watch real quick. Andrew Luck is 1. Kellen Moore is 2. Trent Richardson is 3. Case Keenum is 4. Brandon Weeden is 5. And Michael James is back in the mix.
Wow.
I think Brandon Weeden's going to win it all.
Yeah, probably. More likely.
And that's it for this week on Top 6 Rundown, and we hope to see you all next week, and congratulate Aaron Sham4 on being our first subscriber.
What? Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.